and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I couldn't find my additional guidance card, so I'm pulling a major for you. And you've got the World card, beautiful card of synthesis, integration. It's the last major, okay? So you might have a week, Leo. I'm looking at your other cards of maybe bringing a few themes to conclusion, okay? You've got the King of Cups, so it might, and the Knight of Cups, so it might be an emotional theme, but you've also got the Ten of Discs, so it might be a financial one. For some Leos, it might be both, okay? Also, Leo, for December and January, I'm doing my 2018 readings, and I'm actually doing them quite differently because I'm actually looking at, there's so much change going on for so many people, and we're being asked to step to a new level, to rise up from our own oppression. Saturn's going into Capricorn. It's going to be the same for everyone. I'm calling it the rise of the oppressed. So I'm going to include that in the reading. So you can contact me directly. My email's in the About section. So let me look. King of Cups, right at the bottom of the deck. Okay, definitely an emotional issue because you've also got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So the King of Cups is the ultimate in emotional expression. He's a master of the energy of love and the energy of expressing himself, okay? I just adore this card, okay? I call it almost the Nirvana card because I feel such at peace when it shows up. He's got his little piece of eternity. He's got his throne and he sits on the middle of this ocean, everyone else's emotions, the ups and downs of life, but he's got his peace within him. And that's what the King of Cups is. So it's either going to be you or someone else you're involved with. And if this is a relationship issue, it might be someone's expressing themselves a bit more. They're not keeping their hearts closed. And I don't like that terminology, but they might just be opening up more to you, Leo. Your crowning card is the Seven of Cups, so there might be a tiny bit of confusion going on. Sometimes it's like, is this for real? Or there might be a sense of feeling foggy. Okay, there might be more than one choice for some Leos. Give me a minute. Or there might be, there's some choices that have to be made. Yeah, 2 10s and 8s. There might be some choices, Leo, that you need to make. Make it from a place of calm. If you can't make it from a place of calm, don't do anything until you can find that little piece of calm, because the World card is calling for completion of something. And I know your readings have been a bit challenging, Leo, okay? Because you start with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So there might be a decision to, some Leos might be considering walking away from something. I don't know what it is, but there's a feeling of, that Ten of Wands can be feeling burdened. If it's not too much of a, sometimes it's just hard labour. Other times it's just being in a situation where you feel is oppressing. It's just oppressing you. And you've sort of had enough of it for some Leos, and you might be going, right, that's me. I have had it. I want something more. I want this King of Cups, not this Ten of Wands, okay? So that's either going to be an emotional issue going on. For some Leos, it could be just you're carrying too much stuff from the past, you're feeling burdened, you're feeling weighty, okay? And I'm an Aquarius, so I'm your opposite, and boy, do I feel weighty at the moment. I've got heavy, heavy energy. So I'm wondering if you're feeling the same, and you've just about had it. You're dressed in purple and gold because you want completion, you want more happiness and a more complete life, Leo. Okay, now it's right next to the Magician, and it's all yous that know me. No real change happens until you can access the power of the Magician. So look really clearly. He's channeling this energy through the top of his head, through his hands. Now, to make changes in our life takes immense emotional strength. Okay, that strength. Sometimes we can use brute force, or we can try and access the divine power of the Magician. Okay, now my only thing I want to say, Leo, is you cannot access this energy if you're too weighted down with the past. So you're going to have to contemplate what that means to you. But I think it's moving forward in a practical way, because the Knight of Pentacles is there. So he can be anything, looking for a new job, a new place to live. There might be relocation for some Leos, because the Eight of Wands is here. But so you're on this horseback and you're searching, and it might be you're looking for a house where you can open yourself up more, where you can be more of yourself, because it's right by the Ten of Discs. The Ten of Discs is a card of spirituality. All the tens are, because of the openness. It's a willingness to share, to not grasp and not withdraw, but to share what you have in such a beautiful Leo heart way, okay? So I'm getting really what's going on here is Leo start the week feeling like this, and there's a clear decision of wanting something more, okay? I don't know if that's practically or emotionally. It might be both, because both are deeply interconnected. But Leo, you've got the emotional power to make these changes. And by the looks of it, it's going to be really good, because you get the Ten of Discs with the Eight of Wands. For some of you, that's travel. It's relocation, moving house, finding what you want. And the Eight of Wands is about putting energy out into the world. Now, what I say to people when this appears, sometimes you feel nothing's happening with the Eight of Wands, but I find the Eight of Wands a really protective card, because it always comes back to you. You just don't know where and you don't know how, but it does. So for some Leos who are not relocating or moving house, this could be putting out energy for new clients and new business, okay? But it's great financial news coming with really expansive, forward, positive life direction. And I love seeing that for you, Leo, okay? So you end with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles can be a bit of new business, by the way, because there's three discards. So this could be launching a new business project. It could be a new job. Again, moving house. I'm getting a really strong theme of practical, earthy change. It can be a young earth sign person who's around you. Now, it comes with the Knight of Cups. So this tends to bring good emotional news. And you've got the King of Cups. So Knight of Cups is someone who's quite often overcame some difficulties. We all have difficulties, Leo. Okay, that's the nature of being in this planet. And it's facing these difficulties that take us to the next level of our lives, okay? And this Knight of Cups is either you overcoming something or someone that you're involved with overcoming something, because they've won. They're the victory, they're coming out the other side, they're celebrating. And with this page, it could be good financial news, or I'm not quite sure. I think you've got quite an amazing week coming up, Leo, for some reason. When two tens appear, now When two tens appear, it always represents the ending of something. Now you're starting off ending a difficult cycle, and the Ten of Discs is a fantastic ending. Yeah. So if you're job searching, I think you're going to be really successful. If you're looking for a house, you're going to be really successful. I think there's good emotional energy coming your way as well, with that King and that Knight. You might feel a bit vague and a bit foggy. That's okay. That's just, it's not the easiest energy to be in, but there's only good vibrations around you, Leo, and healthy conclusions to something. So my personal feeling is there's not one single thing to worry about. If you feel foggy, you feel foggy. Don't give it any more power over you than you need to. That's my sense of it. Because there seems to be real rapid moving forward, financially, practically, and emotionally. So Leo, thank you. And if you want to consider a 2018 reading, email me and I'll tell you how I'm going to go about doing it, because I want to include how we're really going to look at our difficulties in the eye and raise ourselves to the next level, because that's what Saturn and Capricorn wants of all of us. Okay, raise our vibration and start to create a better, more just world. Okay, loads of love, Leo. Bye.